A new video has just come out for Starfield, and it was very interesting. We got some new details of the game and how it's progressing and stuff like that, and we got some new stuff to talk about, man. This is going to be very cool. Okay, for the first bit of news we got to talk about for Starfield is the quests take you to Mars and back to Earth. So we've already talked about these other galaxies and stuff we're going to go to for this little section. We're typically going to be going back and forth, dealing with that. You know, we can actually go to our solar system, which is what they're saying like that. It'd be really cool to go back, see how much has changed and see anything about that. But the main issue with that is, I don't know how far in the timeline it's going to be. I don't know how advanced the stuff is going to be. I don't want to say it's an issue, but it's going to be very cool and very interesting. The next bit of news we have is talk about random encounters. Random encounters are now whole towns and settlements on a planet. So if you guys remember in Fallout 4 and Skyrim, random encounters were just, okay, you walk with someone, you get a curry or something like that, and you go to a specific area. It's stuff like that is really cool, but they fleshed it out a little bit more in Fallout 4. You get the little message pop out, you see, oh, there's a new settlement coming, blah. You get that little message pop up. But now they have the technology, instead of one main area, they can actually make a whole area, get a building, make it real cool, have a cool important story, some of that, and put it on one entire planet. So since you'll be able to, they're basically using planets as individual cells like they did for Morrowind and Skyrim. They're using cells for planets as whole locations. That is really cool. So you can go to like the moon or a star, fortress and dungeon, something like that, have a cool weapon. You can tie it all into your cool party members and stuff like that. It's really good. Like, wow, man, it's like they've really thought of everything. They're really slowly evolving their gameplay of quest lines and stuff like that. It's like I would never believe that this is still a Bethesda game at this point. That's crazy, because I did a lot of research. I played a lot of Oblivion back in the day, man. It's like they had a lot of encounters and stuff like that, but the cell situation, like you can only do so much in a corridor area. You can always bump it up like they did with Skyrim and Fallout 4, but man, the whole entire planets for one mission, that is amazing. That is very cool. Joining a faction won't lock you out of others. This right here, this particular note right here, listen to me. Joining a faction won't lock you out of areas. Oh my god, this right here is pivotal. It's like you can be a boss, you can be a main boss in the game, but it won't have effect on other things like that. Meaning, what I mean to say is, like, you can join a faction, you won't get locked out. Okay, you can, but they won't let you be like the boss of all the other ones, something like that. You can be like this group right here. You can go to this group right here, but you won't become the boss. You can, this will be your main faction here, but on the other side, you can't do all that, like the main stuff for the story, but you can still join them though, which is really good. Players' decisions affect whether some main characters live or die. This game has permadeath, people. Permadeath is back in this game. It is back, and this game actually has consequences. An Elder Scrolls game, a Fallout game, and a Starfield game, a Bethesda game like this has consequences, and that is very good. For a role-playing game, you want to have your stuff matter. In general, you really want to have your stuff matter, and that is very cool. You know, you can have someone in your crew get killed, you have to take revenge, and you get your, you can have whole stories with this individual mechanic, which is very good to me. Okay, what else we have here? Sol is called the Old Neighborhood. The main quest sends you there early in game. Sol, if people don't know, Sol is our solar system. Just this is another roundabout way to come back to what we were talking about. Companions can speak for some situations. They have opinions on your actions. That is also very good, because they updated the companion system and the details. There's so much dialogue in this game. It's very good. I know I've said that a lot, but this is coming from Morrowind, from the old games up to now. Like, they've actually upgraded a lot of stuff, because originally you can have some of your characters talk, and you can talk to you about that so you can give you a peace of mind what you want. But now these characters, they can actually affect everything. So like they have some skills and stuff like that. You can tell them to go do it, fix them for you. You give them more emphasis. They give your companions more character. And that is very, very good. That's like pretty much all that was new in the situation. We still haven't seen no new gameplay for Starfield yet, but there are rumblings, and I've heard rumblings that Xbox may come out with their own showcase, kind of like the Sony State of Play and the Nintendo Direct. So there are some rumblings around there. There's a new studio, but I don't know. I can't confirm it or deny it. I'm not 100% on it. But there are some things popping out of the woodwork, and they've already confirmed since they were at the Game Awards, we don't have to wait long for these situations to arise. So yeah, we're pretty soon, and it's coming to the beginning of next year, we're going to see some stuff like that for Starfield and for Xbox Studios. All right, y'all, and stay tuned. I'll put them in the description, my reacts to this video, to the actual thing. And yeah, all right, y'all, like, share, subscribe, and peace. Stay tuned for some more anime and gaming content. All right, y'all, I'm out.